Well, hey, it's Liz Prothero here from the University Success Campus, and welcome to this video about how to live the life that you really want. Now, you may think that there's something that you can't have, or you might think that it's just a dream. However, in this video, and in many of the other University Success Campus videos, I'm going to show you that you are truly in charge of your own destiny, if only you had the tools to take charge. You can change from someone who may be at the mercy of whatever life deals out to someone who creates exactly what they want from life. And the reason that you need to know this is that all successful people in life, whether they be sports people or business people, really truly understand that they can create their own lives. Now, do you know what this sign is? If you live in the UK or in Europe, you probably do. And certainly if you're a driver, you should know that it's the national speed limit sign. The traffic police have another name for it, though. Many of them call it the future magnet. They call it that because drivers see the sign in the distance and seem to be inexplicably compelled to accelerate the second they see it, even though they're likely to be in something like a 30-mile-an-hour limit at the time they see it. So it's almost as if it's magnetizing them to a time in the future. And in fact, many speed traps are sighted just before these signs because it's an absolute sure thing that the drivers will exceed the speed limit and then break the law and obviously have to pay a fine. So what's that got to do with anything at all? Well, what I want you to have by the end of this session is your own future magnet, something that will inexplicably draw you into your future and keep you going even when the times get tough. Some people call it your compelling reason why. You need to decide what it is that you want and then go for it. The key thing here is that we're dealing with the rest of your life. It's not short-termism. It's not even this weekism. It's about the rest of your life. So, you can feel free to change it at various stages in the future. But if you can work out what you want to achieve as a big picture, then the other detail will start to fall into place. And it's your big picture, your dream. Because imagination's everything. It's the preview of life's coming attractions. And you do need to make it part of your bigger picture. You need to dream your dream and then live your dream. It's not to please anybody else. You might have spent too much of your life already pleasing others. This video training is to start to get you to think what it is that you want. Because you've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how are you going to have a dream come true? You may recognize those words. If you fancy Googling on YouTube, either Captain Sensible or Ella Fitzgerald, and then you can have the audio version of that. So, what is your dream? What's your big, wild, crazy dream? The thing that will get you out of bed in the morning. The thing that will keep you going when you feel, let's face it, pretty crappy. When you know that you've got to hand that assignment in tomorrow and you've hardly given it a second thought. When you have to get up at the crack of dawn to do that really boring part-time job to get some money so you can go on a vacation this year or maybe buy a new laptop. So what do you dream of? Do you dream of being a brain surgeon or a pilot or a great teacher or a multimillionaire? Maybe someone who makes a real difference in the world, who helps inner city deprived kids, who saves the rainforest, who feeds the starving in Africa. Someone who finds and then markets a cure for cancer. Are you one of those people? You need to make your dream big and bold. Make it so it scares you a little. And please, at this stage, don't stop to think how. The how does not matter right now. What really matters is the what and the why. We'll give you loads of tools at a later stage to help you with the how. So what is it that you really want? And why do you want it? It's the why that's the strongest bit. That's the bit that's the magnet to the future. So what I want you to do right now is stop this video and have a think about what it is that you want, what you want your future to be. There's a handout which you can print off to help you. I'll read you the questions now, but please have the handout ready, and I want you to write this down. I want you to think about the following. How many hours do you want to work each week? How much money do you want to be earning? What is it that you want to be learning? What do you want to have more of in your life? What do you want less of? Who would you like to meet? What places would you like to visit? How can you make a big impact on the world? What will you look back on one day and be very proud of achieving? What will make your life more interesting or exciting? What have you really loved doing in the past, but perhaps not done for a while? And what do you really want to create in this life of yours? Go on, think really big, dream wildly. What could you have if you had anything you wanted? What would it be? Stop this tape right now and write it down. Okay. Did you stop the video? Did you write it down? Really? Really? If you didn't, stop it right now. Go back and do that exercise, please. It's so important for you. And if you did do it, how did that feel? How did it make you feel? Did you feel frightened? Did you feel tingly? Did you feel strong or maybe excited? Was your mind racing? Or are you one of those people who's thinking, yeah, right, but that's not me? Well, I've got news for you. You really are capable of much more than you think you are right now. So in order to have the life that you really are capable of living, you must not shrink your dreams. Instead, supersize your courage and your abilities. Because your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. Now, you might want to get your inspiration from a song. I want you to feel really invincible. So in a minute, I want you to listen to Move Any Mountain by The Shaman. You can find it on YouTube, but I'll give you a quick burst in a minute. But choose your favourite songs and listen to them. Something that makes you feel happy, something that makes you feel positive or full of energy. It's really better to have something a bit upbeat with positive words, but for starters, just choose the stuff that makes you feel really good. In the meantime, have a listen to Move Any Mountain. Listen to the words, feel it, absorb it, believe it.
I shall succeed. My perception is altered. I do believe faith is so strong. Now nothing shall bar my way from conviction. No fiction. This is my day. I can move any mountain. I can move any mountain. I can move any mountain.
Because the world needs dreamers. And the world needs doers. But above all, the world needs dreamers who do. And in the University Success Campus videos, we're going to do a lot more on the doing, on the action. So, get dreaming. If you haven't already, please go back and do the exercise. But get dreaming and commit to yourself to doing whatever it takes to build your dream. It always takes teamwork to make the dream work. So you are going to have to learn to collaborate and ask for help. Because, I don't know if you know this, but you become the sum total of the 6 people around you. So you are going to have to learn to make sure that these people are inspirational, supportive, and are prepared to give you a kick up the backside when you need it the most. You know, collaboration's everything. And it isn't something that you generally get taught in school, where much of your work is on an individual basis. And yet all of the great movers and shakers in the world know that they wouldn't be where they are today without the power of the team around them. Collaboration is really addictive once people start to see the power of the team and realize how much more can get done. Because 2 or often 3 or 4 heads really can be better than 1. So make sure you hang around with inspirational people and that they will give you a kick up the rear when you need it the most. Because your dreams are all worth pursuing and you're worth it. You have a remarkable future ahead of you. So we've probably ended up raising more questions in your mind than answering questions at this stage. You may have had an aha moment and the solution might seem obvious to you, but you may not. I've talked about taking control of your own destiny, and here's a couple of questions for you to think about. Are you making excuses for not living the life you want? Or for not imagining it? And remember, at this stage, it's only the why that matters. The why is your future magnet. So what do you believe is not possible for you and your life? Are you certain? Really certain? Instead of saying, I can't, what if you could? Instead of saying it's not possible, say, hey, that's cool. What else is possible? Now, I'm hoping that you've written down your own dream, and I'd love you to share it with me. I'd love you to share that dream and your reason why. Could you either share it in the comments box below the video or email me on liz@theuniversitysuccesscampus.com, because every month I'll pick the one that really speaks to me and I'll refund the whole of that person's subscription fee. How does it get any better than that? So, until we speak again, the University Success Campus says, set your standards high, be all you can be, and keep on climbing.